Welcome to session 28 of Creating a Coaching Culture. This is the last session of part 1, Building the Foundation. 24 sessions, 4 semesters, a lot of conversations, a lot of ideas, and if you've been doing the work, probably a genuine shift in how you show up. This session is not a review. It's not a quiz. It's an invitation to make the journey visible, to look back at what you've actually changed, and to name what you're carrying forward. I want to start by naming the thread that has run through all of it. Every semester in part 1 has been an expression of the same underlying movement. From expert to coach, from someone who solves problems to people, to someone who helps people develop the capacity to navigate their own. Semester 1 was about listening and presence. How to be in a conversation in a way that allows the other person to actually think, not just to speak while you wait for your turn. Semester 2 was about questions, the craft of asking something that opens rather than closes, that invites a person into their own thinking rather than steering them towards yours. Semester 3 was about conversations that shift, the moments when something really gets said, when discomfort gets held, when commitment gets anchored in a way that actually holds after the session ends. And semester 4, this one, has been about context. Coaching doesn't happen only in formal situations or sessions, in quiet rooms with scheduled time. It happens between peers, upwards in organizations, in corridors, in moments you didn't schedule. The same shift from expert to coach running through all of it. In how you listen, in how you ask, in how you hold a conversation that matters, and in where and with whom you choose to offer it. The session materials ask you to do 3 things as part of this capstone. I want to name them here because I think they're the most important work of the whole session. The first is to identify the 2 or 3 insights that have most genuinely changed how you show up in conversations. Not the ideas you found most interesting or most intellectually satisfying, the ones that have actually altered your behavior, the ones you couldn't unsee. The second is to name honestly the area of the foundation that still feels the least solid. Not the thing you understand least. Understanding is not the measure. The thing you still know more cognitively than you embody. Because the gap between knowing and doing is exactly where part 2 begins. And the third is to carry a clear, specific intention into what comes next. Not a goal, not a commitment to keep practicing. A single, specific intention. One situation, one relationship, one habit that you are going to approach differently. The session materials walk through all 3. Give them the time they deserve. 24 sessions, 4 semesters, 1 consistent thread. The foundation's been built. It's not finished. Actually, foundations are never finished, but it's solid enough to build on. Part 2, advanced practice, takes everything we've built here and puts it under real pressure. Deeper conversations. The stakes are higher. The moments where the foundation either holds or reveals its gaps. You've earned the right to be here. On Wednesday, we always reflect together on what you've built, what you're proud of, and what you're bringing into what comes next. Bring your honest inventory, and I'll see you there. Have a great